Good afternoon. What is going on this Thursday afternoon? How's everybody doing? If you noticed, I'm playing some different music, kind of setting the tone. For those of you that may have not seen the hints, the music may be a giveaway. I do not claim to own the rights to this music. I'm just saying that now. Here's what I got on tap. Alright. Got a bit of Mustang menagerie going on here. Alright. So, Ron, yeah, I was aware of both of them. And there's Frank Bullitt in front of his Mustang. Let me just move Frank out of the way here. Excuse me, Frank. This is just such a sweet 68 GT. Love this car. The hood opens, but it doesn't open all the way, and I don't want to force anything. I love this color green too. It's wild. But anyway, every time I see this car, it reminds me of my San Francisco trip back in 2006. As my girlfriend, now wife, at the time, when we were walking up the hills, down the hills, I couldn't help but picture the spots where these scenes took place, and I actually do have a picture upstairs in my living room, blown up at the top of a hill overlooking a portion of San Francisco Bay with a couple of the buildings going down the hill. It's a really cool shot, and I know that shot was in the movie at some point, even if it was just quick. There's one spot in the movie where you can see the San Francisco Bay while they're driving down a whole shit ton of hills. So that's what I say. Every time I see this car, it takes me back to my San Francisco trip back in 2006. This is a nice car. And again, it's out of the blister pack. And this, honestly, this was tough to take out of the blister pack because this is, it has Frank. It was just difficult to do, but I've learned how to cut the packs open in such a way that I can still put everything back without anything falling out. You okay with that, Frank? He doesn't talk much. He's a grumpy guy. So here we have Frank Bullitt's 68 GT. Pretty sweet looking. I like the wheels. I have a tendency to say that a lot about cars, though. But if you think about it, the wheel actually sets the tone of the car. Do you know what I mean? All right, so I didn't take this out of the blister pack, but let me move Frank's GT off to the side there and bring up a non-Ford. The 68 Charger that Frank chased. The mobsters. Nice Charger. Not now. I don't care for the wheels on this one. Love the car, but the wheels are kind of goofy on it. I know it's correct. I just don't care for them. But yeah, what a sweet Charger. I swear I think this movie was made just so Dodge and Ford could get some free advertising that year. I wonder how well that worked for the Charger and the Mustang because of that movie. But this is the car that blew up. The guys, I could care less about. The car, I was bummed. Nothing worse than seeing a Charger in flames, or the wrecks upon wrecks of orange painted 69 Chargers that were used for jumping in the Dukes of Hazzard. Now imagine how many more Chargers there would be out on the road today if the Dukes of Hazzard had not been a TV series. Think about that. I know that's a 68 and Dukes of Hazzard was a 69, but since they were running on a shortage of trying to locate 69s all the time, they would use a 68 occasionally and just kind of hide obvious 68 markers like the tail lights, which is mainly the main thing. And so now I'll go with Reigns Eleanor. What do you think of that? That's a sweet car too. I look at this car and I get goosebumps. A GT 500 custom. I love it. And the chase scene. What was so cool about the chase scene, besides actually seeing the cars whipping through the docks, was the fact that they was showing how he was shifting gears. It just added to the realism of the movie. That was just all for show, but still the fact that they showed the shifting, it pumped me up more watching it and seeing him drive that car. And to be quite honest, I am not a Nick Cage fan. Really, I am not. The guy's kind of goofy. This is the only movie that he did that I like. I don't know, there's just something about that guy that just has this hurt voice kind of thing going on. But it was perfect for this movie. But this is the star of the show. Movie, excuse me. And they made it so accurate. I just love those black stripes riding down the silver paint. And back to the wheels again. I like these wheels. Again, wheels set the tone for the car. That's just my opinion, but I really believe that. And speaking of wheels, I don't know. There's a lot of guys out there that like huge rims. And those real thin tires. Personally, it's not my thing. I don't like seeing huge rims and thin tires on a muscle car. It makes it look like a goofy toy, but that's just my opinion. I'd rather see period correct wheels, or at least a wheel of equal size. The tires, now that's a different story. They can always be bigger in the back and smaller in the front. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that. But yeah, I'm not a fan of big rims. And besides seeing big rims on muscle cars, I think Chip Foose does that. And he likes to make a lot of lowriders too. Or he really cuts the cars down so the wheels sit into the well a lot. And again, some people like that look. Me, not so much. I'm a nostalgic muscle car guy at heart. You give me the straight up car. Don't make it fancy. Don't try to make it something it isn't. Just that's just how I am with muscle cars. Just give me the right wheels. I have seen a couple Jeeps that have the huge rims and the small tires, the real thin tires. Now, I don't know what kind of trailblazing you intend to do or rock crawling, but it's not going to go over so well with those huge rims and the little tire. They are definitely mall crawlers. And there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to have a Jeep just to take it off-roading. The Jeep is a multifaceted vehicle. But yeah, we'll talk about that another time. It was mainly about the wheels that I seen on Jeeps. So there is Reigns Mustang Eleanor. And for a brief moment, Eleanor did give him a bit of a hard time, which is why the car chase continued once he was spotted. So there is gone in 60 seconds, just like that. Now, I have this Boss 302, which is an M2 machine. This is an auto driver, so there is nothing opening on it. This is the set that comes with the changing wheels and tires, and that's all I did with this was change the wheels and tires on this one. Black looks good, but the past few cars I've been getting, a lot of them have black wheels, and I just got tired of seeing that, so I changed it up a little bit. I like the louvers in the back and the little wing there. It's pretty cool. Everything's period correct. I give a shout out to XLT Off-Road Bear. Go check out his channel. This guy's a Ford fanatic. He loves Fords, and he's got quite a collection of Mustangs. He's got quite a collection of just about everything you can think of. Really nice guy, very informative, and you'll like him. He's just got that personality. You'll like him right away. He's just a really nice guy. He's got a lot of Ford Mustangs, and he showed yesterday. And I don't know this guy, However, I did subscribe to him, and I don't know him, but evidently there's quite a few of you that do. Diecast Clown. I don't know the familiarities with his situation, nor am I looking for anybody to give me any information on that, because it's none of my business, other than I know that he's going through a really rough period. And this is my Ford collection, and evidently he likes Mustangs or Fords as well. So I just want to give a shout out to somebody I have not met yet that is going through a hard time. So there, I hope you get better, Diecast Clown. So if you happen to be watching, and you subscribe to me, you'll get that wishful encouragement. I like the stripes on this. I really do. It just sets it apart from the black, and it breaks it up really nicely. So this is a good, clean, tight line M2 because nothing opens on it. Okay. I know you guys like to knock on that. I really haven't found too many bad things about them, though, except for a car yesterday that had a hood alignment issue, but that was and a bit of a door. But basically everything I have here, it's all shaped up and aligned. But Joe from XLT Off-Road Bear did inform me if they do come off the platforms, just beware, because things will start shifting around. So there's another reason why it's staying on the platform. And I know I just recently showed these bootlegger Mustangs, but considering I'm just pulling out all the stops with my Ford Mustang collection, it's growing. I thought I'd just bring these back out again for anybody that may have not had an opportunity to see them. This is an M2, and it's part of the bootlegger series. This is also a Boss 302, a 70. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just because of the orange paint scheme on the hood. And now looking at both of them from the top view, they're identical in shape. But for some reason, the Boss 302 with the orange hood, it looked like it was bigger than the other M2, but how could that be possible? Because they're both 302s, so it's literally the same casting. Just from a distance, I don't know why. I mean, put it back there. From my angle, anyway, probably not so much from your guys. It just looked like the scale was bigger. You heard that horn? That's one of my fans. That happens frequently. I'm just kidding. And you can tell by the subscription, there's not that many fans. That's all right. I'm working on it, and I appreciate the ones I have. I enjoy the fact that there's people out there that like to watch my channel. I like to poke fun at myself as well, too. If you can't make fun of yourself, who the hell can you make fun of? Everybody gets grumpy. Not everybody. I'd also like to give a shout out to Twice Diecast. Some of you may already know him. Some of you may not. He also is diversified with his collection. You might want to go check his channel out as well. Another really nice guy, and he has a Corvette that he takes to car shows, and he gives Hot Wheels out to kids to come by and check out his car. And I think that is such a cool thing for him to do. I believe he has a link on his channel where you can donate Hot Wheels in their package, in the blister packs, to him, and he will give them away to the kids. And I think that's a really cool thing for him to do. And I'm sure the kids really enjoy that and appreciate it too. And I also assume that kids that follow those car shows won't forget him. They'll be stopping back to see his car frequently. So there's that bootlegger. That's the 302. Let me just put Reigns GT500 over here. Let me move Frank's GT over here. Let me just move Frank before he gets pissed off. Don't want to piss him off because I don't want him blowing my phone up. Since I'm not in a charger. So here is the 68 Cobra Jet, which is very similar to Frank's Mustang. No spoiler. I don't think they started with putting spoilers on until 1970. Anybody out there, Joe, you would know. I don't recall seeing any spoilers on any earlier versions of the Mustang. Just the fastback that they always have, or the square body. But the square body was short-lived. You know, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know what you guys think, but those wheels look pretty much the same. I don't know, what do you guys think? And it's just making me start to wonder if they just use the same wheels on all the bootleggers. I'll have to check that out and do a comparison. I don't want to bore you guys with that. So there's the bootleggers, and that was the 68 Cobra Jet. And my last Mustang is an auto driver, and I know how much David from Twice Diecast enjoys graphics on the roof of cars. He had made that comment on a 71 Cuda when he was doing his peg shopping, and I just I kind of had to chuckle because I looked up to my right on the wall, and the one that he picked up and was dissing on was one of the Cudas that I have on my wall. It just made me laugh. But this is the 7429 modified, and obviously it's all decked out in its Spam glory. Sizzle pork, and maybe they could use me for an advertisement. I don't do freebies though, so if I hear my voice on a commercial saying that, there's going to be some hell to pay. I'm just kidding. So an auto driver like the Mustang that only changes, I can only change the wheels on. This does not offer any opening features. Which seems to be the most preferred choice of models in the M2 line. But if they don't have doors that open, if they have a hood that opens but no doors that open, that's all right, because well, I did find an issue with the hood on a car from yesterday. Anyway, these are my Mustangs. And also, check out Ron's Diecast Muscle Cars. He's got a very good channel too. He's very informative, and he likes to show the latest and the greatest, and he does it with dioramas and the way he displays things, and he is very detailed about his reviews. So you're really getting quite a bit of knowledge, and it'll give you the better opportunity and to make a more informative decision on a vehicle that you may not know too much about, or whatever. He points out different types of companies making the same brand of car and which ones are better. A lot of people do that though, but he's very detailed about how he goes about reviewing vehicles, and it's just it's a pleasure to watch his channel because, like I said, he's very informative. Each one of these guys that I mentioned brings something extremely cool to the table, and incidentally, these are the three guys that came to me and welcomed me into the diecast community, and because of them, they've been sharing my channel and spreading my name around. And I can't appreciate and thank you guys enough for doing that. I think it is really cool. People that are subscribing are telling me who they came from, and I can't thank you guys enough for doing that. I really appreciate it. And that brings me to this, and I'll end the video after this. What I have here is a majorette Porsche 911 Carrera S. I'm giving it away. Once I hit 100 subscribers, the person that's 100 is the one that's going to win this car. And I will do a giveaway either once a month or bi-monthly. And it will be a premium vehicle, or what I may do is before I decide on what type of vehicle, I'll ask you guys for your opinions on what would be a good choice, what would be something hot, something. And this isn't just for new subscribers. Once I get 100 subscribers, and this, I'll just start. It'll be for everybody. So once I make 100 subscribers and I give this Porsche away, then I start giving stuff away. It's going to be for everybody that's on my channel. Everybody. So keep that in mind. All you got to do is hit the subscribe button, like, and share. I think you guys will like what you see here. I'm learning the ropes. I'm meeting a lot of people, a lot of really cool people. I had no idea what the diecast community was all about until I started collecting, which was basically 2 months ago. And I think I mentioned it before. There goes my damn finger again. I'm telling you, I'm going to cut it off. What I'm showing you on my wall is literally 2 months of Amazon shopping and trying to find stuff at my local Hobby Lobby. They, like I've said before on one of my earlier videos, Hobby Lobby brings new stuff out, but not in bulk. They only, my Hobby Lobby anyway, they just trickle bits and pieces of their cases out. So they won't even put full sets out. They'll just bring maybe 1 or 2 cars from the box out. And a lot of times it's stuff that I've already seen, where I have. So it's very frustrating. And they say Wednesday is their stock day. I go there Wednesday and it looks no different than any other day of the week. So it's kind of frustrating. And Walmart, I went in there once. I don't like going into Walmart. I just hate that store. Anyway, I went into Walmart once and the car selection was horrible. I mean, it looked like I walked into a Walking Dead scene, into a store where the shelves were raised bare. That's what it really looked like there. I mean, there was like a few cars just straggling, but nothing to write home about. These 1/24ths and the 2 1/18ths I've had them. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that the front wall here changes frequently because so many new cars keep coming in. I've never really had the opportunity to show all the other stuff that's on my wall because I keep showing the new stuff that's coming in. But what I'm showing you has been about 2 months worth of collecting. So I went a little crazy. It's a very addictive thing. I slowed down. My wife is very understanding and I'm still alive, so that's a good thing. But I don't want to push the limits with my wife. I love her and I like living, so those are 2 things that I care about more than cars. So anyway, that was my Mustang collection. There's the game piece. And another shout out to a guy who I have not met, Diecast Clown. My condolences, and I hope you feel better soon. All right, you heal quickly. Whatever your issues are, I hope you're able to battle through them and resolve them. So there is my Thursday video. That's my collection for the Mustangs. Say goodbye, Frank. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening and be safe. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.